Welcome to Steel Horse. I'm Steve Reeves.
And I'm Jody Willis. We're here at Cheeseburger in Paradise on the South Side for Southside Harley-Davidson's Bike Night.
And you know how Southside Harley-Davidson can throw a party.
On this week's show, the Steel Horse cameras went to the Ride for Wishes in Columbus.
And we'll also talk to one of our sponsors for an upcoming ride that's near and dear to their heart.
We'll have all that and much more when Steel Horse returns.
Be there.
Steel Horse is brought to you by Indianapolis Southside Harley-Davidson, your Central Indiana Harley dealer since 1947. And by Ladendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
Get yours at Indianapolis Southside Harley-Davidson.
If you've been injured in a car accident through no fault of your own,
don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you.
Don't believe you'll be taken care of.
Don't believe it will all work out.
don't believe anything until you've talked to us.
The risk is too big.
Accidents happen in a minute, but the impact can be lifelong.
You need an attorney to help you get the compensation you deserve. You need us. We're Ladendorf Law. Call us first.
Call 842-5800 or visit Ladendorf.com.
You hear that little voice? It says, meet me where the road touches the sky. It's time to ride. And when you're on the road, make sure you have Ryder insurance. Ryder is focused solely on the motorcycle community and has been for almost 4 decades. We know what it's like to feel the wind on our face because we're riders ourselves. Come see the difference. Ride with Ryder.
Sue Reed from Indianapolis asks, I'm a small woman. Which Ducati is best for me?
Thanks, Sue. That's a really good question. Before me is our Ducati 696, which is our lowest price Ducati at $89.95, but it's also our lowest seat height at 30.3 inches. We also have a lower seat that can be fitted to the bike that takes another 3/4 of an inch out of the height of the bike. Additionally, it's very light. It's 355 pounds, so it has a very good power to weight ratio. You've heard it straight from the horse's mouth.
This ride today is going to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana. It's going to go to sponsor a child from Indiana on their wish that they have set up to grant wishes to critically ill children. They can wish to go someplace, wish to be someone like a police officer or a fireman, or they can wish to go to Disneyland, or they can wish to visit someone, maybe Peyton Manning or Tony Stewart or something. So that's what the money's generated go towards, is fulfilling their wishes.
We spoke to Make-A-Wish several months ago about doing some work with Make-A-Wish and Cummins, and then one of the guys in our operations system is a very keen biker with a Patriot Guard, and he had the idea of using a ride to help get some money and awareness for Make-A-Wish, and I was all in favor of it. So we spoke to our leadership at Cummins and said, would you be interested in getting involved? And they said, sure.
Well, actually, I work with Doug at Cummins and sort of helped him. We did a bake sale there as well, and to raise some money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
All the money today will go to the foundation. We have an ambassador here from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Her child was a Make-A-Wish recipient when she was in 5th grade. So we're pretty excited to have her with us today, too.
Each rider donates money to ride in the ride, and then that money will go to Make-A-Wish to help grant a wish of a sick child.
I came here from my family, mom, stepdad, and a friend of mine. We found out about it at, my girlfriend works here in Columbus, and she had on a flyer at one of the factories she works at, and so we decided we wanted to go on one.
I enjoy doing motorcycle rides, and this seems like it's for a good cause. Granting kids their wishes is an important thing. Granting anyone their wishes is an important thing, especially if it's an illness or something like that.
It was nice because a lot of the sponsors or a lot of the people that donated door prizes, once they heard about the cause, they opened up their wallets and they were real generous. Pitbull Leather and Nashville gave us 4 $30 gift cards. When we told them what it was for. Other people have given us. We've got a donation here from Harley Davidson Iraq, a T-shirt. So we've got some nice door prizes. We've also got 2 tandem jumps from Skydive Greensburg.
Well, we actually found out about this ride at the garage, the posters that were up at the garage, grill and bar on 4th Street. And we enjoyed making these rides, and Make-A-Wish is certainly a very worthy cause, and so we like to participate in those, and anytime we have an opportunity to ride, we try to take advantage of it.
It's actually one of my coworkers that organized the ride, and I just haven't been on a big ride like this for a long time, and I figured it'd be a good day for it, so here we are.
Well, I had some friends that went on this ride last year and really enjoyed it, and they recommended we go on it. Beautiful day out. I know it's to help benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is great for the kids. Lets them fulfill dreams from them, and it's a good benefit for everybody.
It's almost too hot, but I think we've been through a lot of rides like this, and it'll just be another day.
Well, it's for a great cause. It's the Make-A-Wish ride, and I really can't think of anything more important than for a child to get a wish that he may never get to enjoy otherwise if it wasn't for things like this. It's just a great cause.
I don't have a bike. My wife is definitely not interested in me riding a bike, and I told her as I get ready for my midlife crisis, it's either going to be a motorbike or an aeroplane, and we're still negotiating. But I really do like the trike bikes. And so I actually convinced her to come out and do a road test. So we're on the right page, but not quite yet.
This is my first ride, and we figured since it was for kids, a charity, we'd go ahead and try it. The worst thing that can happen is it rains today, which we hope it don't. We need it really bad.
My former boss from the tech center, he started this ride last year, and just kind of asked me to help and go around and ask for donations and help plan the ride route itself, and just enjoy being part of it.
It just means the world that people are so generous to give of their time and money to help grant the wish of a child. My child was granted a wish, and it is just an amazing thing. It makes you feel so wonderful knowing that people care and are so generous and are able to help the kids forget about their problems for a little bit, and it just really makes them rejuvenated. It gives them something to look forward to, and it makes their treatments and their illness a little bit better to deal with.
I think it's a good cause. I mean, anything to help anybody out is a good thing, and we get to enjoy the ride and they get to enjoy the benefits, so I don't see anything wrong with that.
We just got back from a 5,000-mile honeymoon on our Harley. So we've been out a good bit this summer already.
Make-A-Wish, I think, is a wonderful organization and help the kids get a wish that they want, and as far as I'm concerned, that's one of the best things that we can do.
Well, it's going to be a little warm, and I usually ride in full gear, so it should be a little bit sweaty, but that's okay.
We're going to leave today out of Columbus. We're going to have a police escort. We're going to go down Central Avenue until we can get out of town. We're going to take some back roads all the way into Greensburg. Once we get to Greensburg, we're going to stop at Skydive Greensburg, and they're going to put on a skydiving demo for us. So they'll have the plane taken off, and when we show up, they'll be jumping out of the plane, and they come down, and they've also given us 2 tandem jumps to give away as door prizes, so we're pretty excited about that. That's something that's kind of unique. A lot of times when you go on benefit rides, it seems like you hit the same watering hole, so this is something unique that we're doing here, and hopefully people like it and come back for it.
I think it's awesome that they're coming out today to support a great cause, and yeah, it's really hot, and I think it's awesome that we have this many bikes so far.
The ride for Make-A-Wish Foundation was a great ride. Now let's take a look at the first installment of the Southside Harley-Davidson calendar so you can find a great ride to go on.
Now let's check in with Jim Yaney in this week's Safety 101.
Hi everybody. This week I'm going to show you how to mount a motorcycle. Why? Because safety begins before you get on the motorcycle. If you ever take a look at a motorcycle, you set up in a triangular pattern, the front tire, back tire, and the side stand. All the weight is on the side stand over here, leaning towards you. The reason that is so that when you mount the motorcycle, it makes it easier to adjust it. When you mount the motorcycle, always hold your front brake. That keeps the motorcycle from rolling away from you. Once you're on the motorcycle, side stand up. Now if you notice, I did that with my head and eyes up. It's very, very important. Never look down when you're getting on a motorcycle or getting off. Dismounting is the same way, but there's one tip. You put your side stand down, still holding your front brake, turn the forks all the way to the left before you lean the motorcycle over. That puts all the weight back on the bike and keeps it off of you. Did an interview one time with Evel Knievel a few years ago, and I asked him what his worst injury was, and he said it was sitting on his motorcycle with it off in his driveway. It fell over, broke his hip. Remember, safety starts not just when the motorcycle's running, but when you're getting ready to get on the motorcycle too. Till next week, I'll see you on the road.
When Steel Horse returns, we'll have the Gadget Closet, the Indy Powder Coating Bike of the Week.
And Mark Ladendorf is going to tell us all about Champ Camp.
Pitbull Leather is a must-stop on my ride to Nashville.
I love shopping at Pitbull Leather. They have everything a rider could want. So next time you're in Nashville, be sure to stop in. And just because I ride, I get 10% off.
Pitbull Leather, good deals, good times.
The 200-mile-per-hour gravity-defying action of the Red Bull Indianapolis GP is bigger and better August 26th through the 28th. Because when the sun goes down, the party fires up. Celebrate IMS After Dark with concerts Friday and Saturday nights. Main Street will be rockin' till 10 inside IMS. Plus, feel the Harley Thunder with the new XR 1200 Racing and visit the new B-Twin area. Tickets are just $10 Friday, $20 Saturday. Race day tickets start at $40. Kids 12 and under are free with the purchase of an adult general admission ticket. Visit IMSTix.com to get your tickets today.
Don't think you can afford a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle? Think again. Think Harley-Davidson of Bloomington. A pure uncut Harley street machine can be had for a lot less than you think. A whole new brood of Harley-Davidson motorcycles that won't make your wallet a pit of despair. Check out the dark custom line of motorcycles, including the Crossbones, the Nightster, and the all-new Black line. Accelerate your fun at Harley-Davidson of Bloomington.
When I'm out on the track, I got to give it everything that I have. I need skill, reflexes, and coordination to win races. And it's really no different on the highway. And just one alcoholic drink can impair your ability to ride safely. So be responsible and know when to leave your bike parked and make it home safely. We're all here to have a little fun, but a DUI or wrecking your bike, well, that'd be just stupid. So ride safe, Indiana, and let's make it none for the road.
If you're involved in a car accident, the first thing you should do is call your insurance agent, right?
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't realize they may be entitled to more money if they simply call us first. We know the hassles after an accident can be stressful. We can help. The insurance company is prepared. Are you? There's a reason Ladendorf Law handles so many accident cases. Curious? Call me. Why Ladendorf? Just compensation.
Now here's a unique gadget I'm sure that can come in handy on a lot of things. I'm with Paul Blazewitz from Nitro Tape. Tell me about your product.
Hey Steve, how you doing this morning? Basically what our product is, it's a self-fusing silicone tape. Really unique thing about this product is it is a non-adhesive product. Unlike some of your electrical tapes or duct tapes, it has no sticky residue to it. And all you do is you take the product and give it a little bit of a stretch and wrap it around anything that you may want to fix and or protect from any type of elements. It's waterproof, oils, gases, fluids, nothing's gonna penetrate it. And all you do is kind of give it a half lap all the way around, and then when you're done, you want to just go right back on itself, and as you can see, Steve, it bonds right to itself immediately, giving it a nice airtight and a waterproof seal. Another good thing about it, temperatures 65 below zero, all the way up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. So any kind of heat is not going to mess it up, and it's just a great, great product. Now another great thing about it is if you do have to get back at it and fix something after you've put the product on, like I said, unlike other tapes, you're not going to get any sticky residue. What it's going to do, it's going to peel right off, and if you feel this, no residue. And as you can see, it's starting to bond already to itself within minutes. We say 24 hours, but really it bonds immediately, and if you give this a little tug, you can see that. So really, in a nutshell, that's our product. We feel like it's got 1,001 uses for any kind of motorcycle industry, and we think it's a real good product.
Now how can we get a hold of you?
Very easily. It's actually www.nitrotape.com. That's nitro-tape.com. Or you can get a hold of us at 1-860-378-0111.
As a lot of you know, Mark Ladendorf has been a part of Steel Horse for quite a few years and has become a really good friend of mine. Last winter we were at the Motorcycle Expo. He got to meet a lot of you people that support a lot of these rides, and we got to talking. Well, he's got a son that goes to this camp called Champ Camp. And I said, I'll tell you what, we need to do a ride for this camp because it's so totally amazing. And I want to welcome Mark and Debbie and Luke Ladendorf to Steel Horse.
Thank you, Steve. We're very honored to be part of this tradition of Champ Camp. Luke has been a part of it now for 8 years. Champ Camp has been around for 21 years. And the basic drive of Champ Camp is to bring out the abilities of children who don't get a lot of chances in life. And Luke has been part of this camp now for many years, and he's been able to do so many things and enjoy life to its fullest with the support of Champ Camp and these various sponsors who assist us.
Now, Debbie, how long has Luke been going to this camp?
He's been going to camp 8 years now. He went when he was 14. You can actually go to camp when you're 6 years old. We were a little afraid to send Luke for a few years and wish we would have sent him sooner because it's just, he loves it and looks forward to it every summer, and it's been wonderful.
Now this was going to be the last year he was able to attend, and the reason for that is?
The kids can go up until they graduate from high school. And Luke graduated from high school this summer, so he actually graduated from Champ Camp also this year.
Now Debbie, what kind of activities go on at Champ Camp?
Well, at the camp they get to do all the wonderful things that anyone would do at a regular camp. They go horseback riding, they swim in the pool, they make crafts, and at the camp that he's been able to go to, they have a 30-foot tower that every kid climbs every year, and it's just a remarkable thing. It scares us as parents, but the kids all want to do that. And one year they went on a hot air balloon ride. They had a race car driver come one year, so they get to do so many things that that requires a lot of assistance and counselors helping them, and that any other kid would do at a camp.
Now, a lot of our viewers can see right now as we're talking, we're showing some B-roll, but our cameras got to go down to Bradford Woods and actually tape one of the days down there, and my photographer come back and was totally amazed by everything and how beautiful that camp really is. Bradford Woods is great. Now, Mark, when we got to talk about we need to support this camp and do some rides, and you're involved in a lot of rides, and we called on Sherry Bircher out at Plainfield Eagle Riders, and she got interested in riding and said, let's put the ride together. And this ride's going to be something big, and it's coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah, Sherry has been instrumental with regards to organizing this ride, and of course the Plainfield Fraternal Order of Eagles is the sponsor along with Ladendorf Law. And it's basically a ride that's going to support Champ Camp, and I think this program will show the various segments of what Champ Camp does with the children while they're at Bradford Woods, and how instrumental it is in their life, and the parents who have supported this, the various donors and sponsors who've supported it, and the part of the camp that is just totally dedicated to these children. You have 25, 28 children get to go every year, and it's a 3-to-1 ratio of counselors, which include doctors, respiratory therapists, nurses, medical students, and just people who want to volunteer. A lot of youth, young kids assist us, who are in college, and even right after high school they'll join to assist, and they give a whole week of their life to the children of Champ Camp, and to make their life a better place, and to be able to do things in life, because we don't talk about disabled at Champ Camp, we talk about able.
Well, I'll tell you, Mark, you know, I know it was Luke's last year, but I know Champ Camp is near and dear to you guys' heart, and you want other kids in the future, and that's why you got this ride going, that it had the benefits that Luke had at this camp, and I really appreciate that, and I think it's great that you brought this to our attention, and one of our groups stepped up, because you know how these bikers are. They've got the biggest hearts, and I think you found that out over the years, and I appreciate you being with us, and now maybe we can support you a little bit more back. So,
well, thank you very much, Steve and Steel Horse and all the viewers, and you know, you've all been so important to the many charities that the biker community contributes to in so many ways, and we appreciate everyone's support on Champ Camp and all the other endeavors that you partake in.
I'll tell you all, if you get a chance, you ought to come out and go to this ride. We're going to have a great time that day, Mark, and I want you all to have a great time and support somebody that supports you here on Steel Horse, you the riders. We all appreciate you and appreciate you viewing. So come on and let's head out and help these kids like Luke.
Thanks, Mark. That looks like it's going to be a pretty exciting event. Now let's take a look at this week's Indy Powder Coating Bike of the Week.
Hi, we're here for the Bike of the Week from Indy Powder Coatings, and we're talking to Steve Westmeyer today, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his bike.
Thank you. Basically, it's a Hellbound steel. The rake is it's raked out chopper. It's 54-degree rake. The paint job is custom from the factory. Some of the additions I did put a custom Stingray covered seat on there. I put some aftermarket Danzy pipes on it. It's a real joy to ride, but going slow, it can be tough, but it's really enjoyable.
You know, over the last 11 years, Donald Davidson, the historian for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, has been quite helpful to us here at Steel Horse. This year's no exception. He's got a lot of great questions about the upcoming MotoGP. So let's check in with him.
The MotoGP road course at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway has how many turns? We'll have the answer when Steel Horse returns.
Indy Powder Coating has been the top choice of racers and custom car and bike builders for over 14 years. Go where the pros go for all your refinishing needs. Located on Indy's west side, so stop in, call, or check us out online for your free custom quote. Get yours at Indianapolis Southside Harley-Davidson.
The 200-mile-per-hour gravity-defying action of the Red Bull Indianapolis GP is bigger and better August 26th through the 28th. Because when the sun goes down, the party fires up. Celebrate IMS After Dark with concerts Friday and Saturday nights. Main Street will be rockin' till 10 inside IMS. Plus, feel the Harley Thunder with the new XR 1200 Racing and visit the new B-Twin area. Tickets are just $10 Friday, $20 Saturday. Race day tickets start at $40. Kids 12 and under are free with the purchase of an adult general admission ticket. Visit imstix.com to get your tickets today.
Welcome back to Steel Horse. Well, the answer to the question, how many turns are there at the road course at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway? The answer is 16.
So what's next, Jody?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't know.
Come on.
I think it's the second installment of the Southside Harley-Davidson calendar.
Jody's come up with a new way to view the past episodes of Steel Horse. So go to steelhorsetv.com and see what I mean.
And be sure to join us at our bike nights, Wednesday at the Brickyard Crossing and Thursday night at Longacre.
I know why she's laughing at me. Be there.
If you missed any part of today's show, you can catch us also on Comcast On Demand and the Steel Horse YouTube channel, and of course on Facebook and the steelhorsetv.com.
Steel Horse has been brought to you by Ladendorf Law with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases, and by Indianapolis Southside Harley-Davidson, your Central Indiana Harley dealer since 1947.
Closed captioning provided by Abate of Indiana, preserving motorcycling for future generations. If it involves motorcycles, it involves Abate of Indiana.